This poem begins with an irrefutable fact. My dad will always be cooler than yours. 1, his name is Larry. 2, he adores the gap between his teeth and refuses to ever even consider braces. I was born with a mirror and smile. He calls this inheritance of the body a way to give history to years you will never meet. This canela brown skin of mine carries a degree of history with a pinch of spicy misery sprinkled over centuries of my ancestry. You don't believe? Come get the taste of me so you can see I'm a descendant. My melanin carries a legacy to the competitors of the reality television program Rhinoplasty, the show in which brides-to-be compete for a celebrity-style wedding and thousands of dollars worth of plastic surgery. What will your father say when he walks you down the aisle knowing your plastic surgeon took the more pivotal role in your creation than he did? With more people than ever dissatisfied or ashamed with how they look, according to The Guardian of June 9th, 2012, the pressure to enhance, or essentially to change our appearance, diminishes the physical representation of our ancestry. Our body is a record of our heritage. Altering this artifact denies our past. With the poetry, Rhinoplasty by Kate Rakowski, Beauty and the Beast by poet Mr. G, Poem for Our Ancestors by Michael McClody, Ancestral Company by RHIPS, Kumalipo by Jamaica Asorio, 16-Year-Old Prostitute by Kiss the Girls, and New Generation by Kabura Sakama. My small frame, tan skin, and brown eyes tell the story of my family. So regardless if I like it or not, I'll keep them. I try to find memory in her bone structure, in her freckles, and her eyebrows, along the curvature of her smile. But I find stranger in her face. Every time I think to connect her back to someone I once loved as a child, she's just a ghost now, wearing skin and bones that don't belong to her anymore. Too painful. So I try not to remember what happens to the ones forgotten. The ones who shaped my heart from their ribcage. I want to taste the tears of their names, trace their souls into my vocal cords so that I can feel related again. Because I have forgotten what color of thread God used to sew me together with, but there is a culture, a people somewhere beneath my skin that I've been searching for. Solemn, sweet desires echo, oh, in my head. Tighten this, nip that, out the feelings of despair I got when you left me. And so we run from the calls of our fathers, fading histories, ancestral boundaries. We left our polka dance strapped in the steel jaw of the gate, and now, 2 generations later, I know only 7 words in my family's language, 5 of which are curses. We've got no culture to show, no jive, no hip-hop, no Spanglish, no way to identify ourselves as a people. It's like having your face scrubbed away until you can pass for a mannequin. Your daughter will be made of wax. She will be attracted to tongue depressors and cellophane. Will you ban her from the television, fearing the reruns of your public audacity, the pilot episode in which you stack puzzle pieces over your old frame? Great. Will you present this Frankenstein hunger as a trophy? In my eyes, you can see Pancho Villa riding for the stolen land that Uncle Sam in 1846 took from Mexico's hands. My fingertips, the contours of them resemble the fields where to this day the farm workers harvest the crops dropped off the local stores, yet we make myself. We cut the food, serve the plate, reshape ourselves. So we wish to change ourselves, secretly escape ourselves, ashamed of the way God chose to make ourselves. So I want my nose a little thinner, my figure a little fitter, my height about 3 inches bigger. Go figure. It's the darkest skin that want to be light, and the lighter skin who prays all day to see more light. 3. In the 6th grade, I got braces. My father's smile was sent back an unopened letter. He paid thousands of dollars for me to look more like a blank slate than like his daughter. So I have forgotten how to remember. But our roots will not remember themselves. And you won't find your roots online. This is all I have of my family's history that's real, and your little girl will wonder why no pictures of you exist before your wedding day. And you'll never have the right to call her pretty. And what if she is? Devastatingly so. Will you have the stomach to be proud? When you kissed your fiancé goodbye, did he want to steal your lips first, place them in a jar, preserve the way you felt? Or is he the kind of man who likes the taste of plastic? Did you use your ring finger to purge yourself when it's not enough that you found him? He already thought you were built like a goddess. You didn't have to dig deeper into the marvel. Didn't you know? You aren't supposed to tamper with holy things. Did you not respect him enough for finding you beautiful? If he hates the way his body feels next to the cool touch of a mannequin, will you leave him for a man who believes women look better in photographs? Did your mother beat you with a curling iron and a scale, or did she call you beautiful too many times for you to believe her? How much do you hate your family that you would drill them out of your features? Remake myself so that you may love me. I can be anything you want me to be. Breast 2 sizes bigger, waist 3 sizes slimmer, lights getting dimmer, anesthesia settling in. I'm slipping. Her face resembles someone I once saw. But she's constructed herself into an unfinished project, causing daughters to be strangers with mothers, and this is nothing like pretty women. She will never be a princess. She put a fee on her body, and I'll never forget her voice. Because her face is just too hard to remember. Do not forget what's left. Because this is all we have.
9:16.